Welcome to this 10-minute yoga practice. This is a practice designed for mornings where you're perhaps a little bit slow to get going. It's going to begin lying down and we'll complete with seated poses. So no rush with this one, yogis. We're going to make our way into our first posture, which is constructive rest. So if you'd like to lie on your back, you can prop your head up on a pillow if you wish. And bring your knees into a bend, feet a little bit wider than your hips, and start to turn your toes in a little so that your knees fall in together. And shuffle your shoulders, let your hands rest by your sides with your palms facing up. Just take a few deep breaths here, filling up your belly, filling up your chest, and slowly exhaling. Deepen with each round of breath into your belly, into your chest. And slowly out. Let all of a breath go, yogi. One more time, filling up your belly, your ribs, and your chest. So everything expanding to the sides, to the ceiling, to the floor. Maybe pause a moment when you're full. And slowly exhale. And then begin to windshield wiper your knees side to side. So nice and easy. Just taking your knees one side and the other. You can rest your hands by your side still or on your belly. Or maybe they float out to the sides a bit more now to counterbalance the weight of your knees. Your inhale lifts the knees up to the center, and your exhale takes them over to one side. And you can look the opposite direction to your knees. So when your knees go to the left, you look to the right. And when your knees go to the right, you could start looking to the left. Good. And then, when you've done the same number on the right as you've done on the left, or approximately so, you can come back to the center. Please stretch your legs out straight and walk your feet over to the right. So the legs remain straight. You just take your heels one at a time to the right and keep stepping them over to the right until you start to feel the left side of your body want to lift up. And that's far enough. And you can also shimmy your shoulders to the right a little bit. Now the hands can stay by your sides. This is to focus on a lovely big side body stretch. You can stay by your sides if your shoulders feel a bit stiff and tight, or you could take your left arm over the top of your head, as long as it rests on the floor comfortably. Just take a couple of deep breaths into the whole left side of your body. Let's make that 3, one more. And if you took your left hand over the top of your head, bring it down by your side. Bring your chest and your feet back to the middle, somewhere near the middle. And let's walk your feet over to the left, bit by bit, till you start to feel the right side of your body want to roll up, and then start to shimmy your shoulders also to the left. And like I said, hands by your sides is perfectly fine. Alternatively, right arm over the top of your head, just giving you that little bit extension through the waist when you do that, and the shoulder. Deep breaths up for the right side of your body, yogis. Nice and easy. Bring it all back to the middle, bit by bit. You can bend your knees so you can really find center. And then we're going to stretch your left leg back out and roll onto the left side of your body and bring your right knee over to the side of you. So it's like you're lying down to sleep on your side, the right knee hitched up. Stretch your left arm straight off to the left. left, and take your right hand to reach the palm or the wrist. As you inhale, lift your right hand up to the ceiling. Follow it with your head. And as you exhale, open it all the way up into a twist, down to the ground behind you there. Inhale, reach your right hand up. And exhale it back over to the left. Go again, inhale, stretch it up. Open it up. Up to the ceiling. And back to the palm. Just opening it up. Exhale to the floor. Deep breath in, stay in your twist. And exhale. Good. Make your way back to the middle with the knees. Bend them both. Straighten yourself up. Stretch your right leg out flat. Your left knee stays bent. Take your right arm off the side of your mat and roll to your right side. Lifting that left knee up like you're going to sleep on your side again. Left hand reaches for the forearm or the palm. Inhale, take it up to the ceiling. Follow it with your head. And exhale, open it up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hand to hand. And we'll do that again. Inhale up. And open. Inhale. Reaching up. Exhale. Close it down. Inhale, reach it up. Open it up. Hold here in your twist. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Shoulders soften. Inhale, lift the left knee up towards the middle. Bring your feet back in. Exhale. Hands by your sides. Walk your heels really close to your bum. If you've got a blanket under your head, just move it out of the way. One single lift up, a little squeeze in the glutes for bridge pose. Press through the big toe side of your feet and the little toe side and the heel. Engage your glutes for 3. Relax your face, yogi, 2. And 1. Soften your way all the way back down. Nice and easy. Hug your knees up and in towards you. And rock up to a seated posture. So sitting. At this point, if you want to put your blanket underneath your hips so you're more comfortable, you could do that. We'll sit up nice and tall. Feel good in your posture through your shoulders. On your next exhale, tilt your head to the right. Get a bit of a neck stretch. You can move around in this, just to stretch where you need to stretch. Sometimes dipping the chin down to the chest a bit feels good. And lift your head, try over to the other side. Lovely. Back up to center. Just make sure everything feels okay there. And we'll stretch out your right leg off at an angle. Tuck your left foot in. Stretch your left hand up nice and high. Turn towards your right foot and then fold forwards and out over it. You could put your hand on your knee or your calf. If it's a comfortable reach to touch the foot, you could do that. Just a couple of deep breaths here. Gentle stretch for the legs. Now we'll sit back up, slide your right foot in and switch for your left. Tuck your right foot in the inner left thigh. Stretch your right hand up to the ceiling. Turn towards your left foot. And as you exhale, lean forwards and out. And again, it could be hands next to the knee, next to the shin, or or holding the foot, sorry. Maintaining length in your spine is the most important part of this, rather than how low you can get your head towards your shin. Lovely, yogi. Make your way back up to sitting, back into your cross-legged seat. Take an energizing breath in. Hold it for a moment when you're full, and sigh out through your mouth. Bring your hands up to a prayer position in front of you. Thank yourself for coming to your mat today. If you have some time for Shavasana, I recommend taking a few minutes to lie down and just reset. If you have time for another session, you could do another short or medium length session, or perhaps take some time to sit in meditation. Thank you for joining me, yogi. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go. Namaste.